Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. My name is Loretta, the Infinite Healer, and you are now tuned into Infinite Healing. How are you doing? How are you doing, Zarling? We are here for your full moon in Virgo. I was about to say full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon in Virgo reading, okay, which is tomorrow, Saturday, February, I don't know. I can't remember. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. It's after midnight. And I'm really trying to find the energy, my great inner strength to finish the readings because I said I would have them all done before Saturday. And I'm sticking to it, okay? So, Aries, we are here for your full moon in Virgo reading. We're going to pray and then we're going to jump into your message. Please remember that this is a general message, so the messages may or may not apply to you, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Divine Holy Spirit, thank you so much for bringing Aries and I together again for the opportunity to just be in your presence and be in your grace and to hear your word. Please open our minds and our hearts so that we may receive your message. Please remove me out of the reading, Spirit, and use me as a vessel to deliver your messages of high vibrational love, unconditional love, and light to the collective, to your collective. Please protect and guide us as we go within tarot. I thank my team so very much for being here and providing guidance, assistance, and protection. In your great name, I pray, we pray. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Y'all, do y'all ever just have conversations with y'all team? Like, do y'all ever just talk to them? I'm a big ass goofball, so my team's funny. My team's funny. Because I like to laugh. I'm a big old kid. They're always entertaining me. All right, let's see what goddesses are working with you during this full moon. Aries. Thank you. We have guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. And I was just talking how my spirit team, that's so crazy because I'm like, I'm a big ass kid. My team likes to keep me entertained. And they're like, yeah, because you're a child, Loretta. Their job is to guide the child. I'm the child, okay? Your job, Aries, is to guide the child, okay? To guide children. You have really useful skills. You're very healing to children. You're a really good leader to children. Some of you just heard, I don't want to work with them kids. That's because you have your own inner child work to heal, okay? Kali, endings and beginning. The old must be released so the new can enter. Okay. And then we have, I knew this card was coming out. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Okay. For some of you, you have actually been praying to be with child and spirit said they hear you. Okay. Like you've been waiting to get pregnant. And the pregnancy is coming. The pregnancy comes after healing. I just said that there was inner child healing that needs to happen. So some of you, it's actually blocked. Like the reason why you're not getting pregnant is because, third eye going off. Okay. Listen. Sorry, y'all didn't mean to say it like that. Some of you, the reason why you haven't, I'm no doctor. I'm only saying what spirit tells me to say, okay? Take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? But for some of you, the reason why you're actually not getting pregnant is because it stems to your inner child. and the healing that needs to happen with your inner child. So I would start doing inner child work, okay? There are so many leaders that you can follow that do inner child healing. I literally can see two people playing with Barbie dolls. Even if it goes like you need to go back to it to where you are coloring in books and you are playing with dolls again, okay, and action figures again, okay, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? They say it. Okay, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Yeah. Spirit's like, I got you. I got you. It's all working out for you. All that's ending, like, allow it to fall away because the old has to be released so that the new can enter. Okay? Is there anything I'm missing, Spirit? I feel like a little kid. I literally was about to sit like I was in school and just sit here. Like I'm sitting at desk. So some of this has could be connected to your schooling, okay? Some of this could be connected to like your upbringing. Some of you have actually said when you were a child that you would never have kids just because of the way you were treated as a child. And now it's time to go back and talk to that inner child, because that inner child is not the fuck playing. They said they weren't having kids because this happened to them. And so now you need to go talk to your inner child like, I know that's what we said when we were younger, but we have grown. Okay? We are healing. What can I give to you? What do you need to feel safe, baby? What do you need to feel secure? Okay, give to your inner child. And remember, I had said, why did I just say full moon in Sagittarius? And then we have new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Not the full moon, but the new moon. I think the new moon in Sagittarius is looking at the bigger picture. Okay, understanding that you are an energetic being. Okay, that you are a spirit. And that's just facts. Okay, you can't get around that. And a lot of the work that you need to do is around your spirit. Okay, yes, the physical flesh, of course, but don't forget about the inside. Don't forget about the spirit. What energy is for the Aries and this for this full moon? And thank you. Oh, our 3 cards, love it. The spirit wants you to know that you and your loved ones are safe, okay? It's safe for you to step out of your comfort zone. You got 2 Cancer cards, so you may have Cancer like in your moon or somewhere else in your chart, okay? I heard moon and Venus, though, but you can have it anywhere in your chart. So you and your loved ones are safe. Step out of your comfort zone and a personal issue reaches a resolution with conclusions are within reach. Like you're on the verge of the conclusions right now. Okay. Know that you and your loved ones are safe and step out of your comfort zone. Head towards your true north. Okay. Your north node. Go towards where it is you're called to do. Like figure out what sign is in your north node. Figure out your chart, your birth chart. It's gonna help. So we have, it's time to release negativity. A new start is coming, and be bold and make the first move. So it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, and they're bringing me back to the saying where I said, some of you, your inner child said this, and they were not kidding when they said this as a kid. They were like, no, I'm not doing blah, 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 blah. Like your inner child was like, no, I'm not dealing with the bullshit. I saw what it looked like when I was younger, and I don't want to go through that. And so now it's time for healing. Okay, because the world, okay, people around you have poisoned your mindset as a child by thinking that you shouldn't be happy. You shouldn't be abundant. Like as a child, I feel like this child was not, and who wasn't, okay? When we talk about trauma, right? Who hasn't experienced trauma as a child? But this is healing your trauma. That's what they want you to do. They want you to heal your childhood trauma. They want you to tap into that. And you can do that by just, if you're like not a person who is ready to, if you are not a person who is ready to like deal with your child, deal with the inner child directly, like meditating and actually talking to the inner child. I've talked to people who've done meditations where they have met their inner child, and their inner child was walking around with like a leech attached to them, and they had to go and physically remove the leech off of the child. Like, if you're not ready for that yet, right? If you're not even there yet, that's fine. Spirit wants you to pour love into that child, okay? Before you go in there and are like, well, let's figure out this, and this. Spirit is like, I just want you to, somebody's inner child is the fuck tired. Okay, they're tired of being hurt. They're tired of being sad. They're tired of being lonely. There's tired of being lonely. As a Aries, your inner child is tired of being alone. They want to play with other people. They want to have fun. And so that's why Spirit is saying, if you're like not going to do that part of it, right? Just start. If you don't know where to start, thank you. Start by pouring love into your inner child and take your time. There's no need to rush. There's no need to rush this process. Take the time to build a relationship with your inner child. Okay? And then it says, with Kali, endings and beginnings, the old must be released so that the new can enter. A new start is coming. A new start is coming because the old is being released. And this is this is old mindsets, the old way of being. This is an old ego dying. And being transformed. Being freed. Finding the light at the end of the tunnel. And I see this happening with the new moon. I see this full moon being the start, and the new moon being the process, okay, of starting something new. Of this new beginning of healing yourself, of connecting with your inner child. And then with expect a miracle change, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Then we have be bold and make the first move. Spirit is saying, I got the supernatural part of this. I got that part of it. I need you to do your part of it. Okay, it's time to put in the work. Be bold and make the first move. Go ahead and communicate with your inner child. Go ahead and close out cycles that you know no longer serve you. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Okay, and watch how God works, and watch how the work that you do changes your life forever for the better. Because this is all about your awareness of self. Like tuning into you, all of the parts of you. The light and the dark, the shadow, right? All of the parts of you, understanding who you are. Balancing out your life. Deciding what it is that you want to manifest, where it is that you want to go. Okay, understanding your power, what you've been through, and allowing, like, learning those lessons and then using what you've learned to propel you forward. I can't get my cards to shuffle right. And it's bothering me so badly. So badly. I don't know what it is. Nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong. I just wanted it to work out the way I wanted it to work out. And I see that as happening for you, Aries, as you go through this process, being like, I don't understand. It's not working out. Nothing is happening as I wanted to. And then somehow you dig just a little deeper. You go just a little bit deeper upon yourself and you get to the root of things. Okay, you figure out why it is you decided you didn't want to have children as a child, or why you didn't want to step into this new beginning. It's you really get to the root and the core of things. Okay, really understanding, and then you get to rebuild. Like, you don't build a house on what were you saying? Something about the soil that you build a house on. Okay. It's like you wouldn't build a house on unstable soil. Like, you want to make sure that, like, you know, you're deeply rooted, okay? And when you knock that house down, you're not going to leave those pieces inside of the dirt, because when you rebuild, those pieces are still going to be there. So you have to uproot everything. Everything has to come out, and even within yourself. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. That's why the light and the light and the dark showed up with the shadow card. It's understanding both parts of yourselves. Okay, this love begins card, this is you coming into union with you, learning how to pour into you, understanding yourself, having this new beginning within you. Okay, healing your heart. I told you, it's the balance. It's understanding the devilish energy within inside of yourself. And I know this isn't the devil card, but this is related to the heart, deception and envy in your heart. Like, you've lied to yourself. Okay, and healing the lies that you told to yourself, or that other people have told you. When you can heal that, love begins. Okay, because you have a new perspective out on life. You have a new outlook. You learn to let go. Because your inner child didn't learn to let go. And this isn't for everybody, okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But for some of you, your inner child didn't learn how to let go. So if you're a person that holds on to grudges right now as an adult, it's because as a child, you never learned to let go. Spiritual strength, learning to build your spiritual strength. That's what you're doing. That's why it's so important that you're learning to build your spiritual strength through your heart space and through your mind, by regaining control over your thoughts. Okay, by envisioning a brighter future, by gaining control over your mind. I think I already said that. I'm sorry. And healing your heart. That's how you're building this spiritual strength. Partnerships and alliances. And I feel like this is you again. Like, I know this could definitely be a union. You could definitely be coming into union with another person. But I feel like this is just you coming into union with their higher self. I'm being shown a lot of sacred geometry on the back of the card. So I just feel like this is you coming into alignment with yourself. This is you awakening to you. This is you building a relationship with the Most High. You building a relationship with yourself. Balancing the feminine and masculine energy within inside of yourself. Firm foundation. And I was talking earlier when I was saying, you know, if you're going to knock all this down, well, there were things planted inside of the dirt. You're going to leave that there when you build a new house. Then you got shit everywhere. It's like, no, you have to uproot that too. And new soil has to be placed. So this is like a deep transformation that is happening. It says you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Enormous change. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. This is deeply rooted things that are changing, because this is changing your foundation. Okay, you're like going back to the infant stages of being a child and coming and being raised back up again in a new way as your true authentic self, as who it is you were supposed to be, as who it is you are, not, yeah, who you truly are. You're learning to live your life authentically, unapologetically. And what lies behind that is prosperity. And again, with the two hands. But I definitely feel like you, the divine, you, your higher self, you and your spirit team, you and your shadow are creating this. Because where's the shadow card? Here it is. You and your shadow are working together in unison and balance to create this life, to bring about this change. Okay, you and your shadow are gonna finally talk after so long of being disconnected. You and your inner child are finally gonna talk after being disconnected for so long. Thank you. Thank you. Three of Cups. I asked, what is love begins? Three of Cups, celebration, union. Me, myself, and I is all I got in the end, is what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. Cause from now on, I'ma be my own best friend. It's literally what I hear. From now on, I'ma be my own best friend. You know, the moon is the divine feminine energy, and the three phases of the moon is the maiden, the crone, and the mother. Is that right? And I see this being all three parts of yourself. I just see you coming into union with yourself. When you can come into union with yourself, when all of you, all three people inside of you exist, I mean, okay, all three people inside of you exist, mind, body, and soul. When they can come into union, love begins. And when you can celebrate with yourself and mind, body, and soul for being in this place and healing yourself, when you all can agree, healing can begin. And after you all celebrate together, all love and everything else, the job that you want, everything else follows. But first, it is healing yourself and coming into union with yourself. I asked, what is spiritual strength? The Hermit card and the Queen of Wands. So going into Hermit mode to discover yourself. Like, this is really taking time out to understand who you are. Lakshmi may be, Lakshmi? Okay, because that's how I say it. Lakshmi may be very significant for you. I want to say this because you probably noticed throughout my video, I've been making weird movements, but that's just because that's the way my team communicates with me. And that's just the way my body responds when they do certain things. So I just need to clarify that because I probably look crazy. I'm still learning what these things mean when they touch me in certain places. Okay. Or my body has a certain reaction to certain things. But yeah, Lakshmi, I feel like, but you're going on this journey to discover yourself. That's the whole purpose. It's like you're deciding to go here because you want to heal, because you want to be set free, because you want to step into your divine power. I see a lot of sacral chakra healing being done. Okay. Some things I don't like. Not I don't like sharing on camera, but I just be like, oh, Spirit, I don't want to talk about that. But they won't let me move past it, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. Some of you were molested as a child. You know, your space was violated as a child, and I don't mind sharing because so was mine. Healing my inner child and looking back and growing in pain. And literally, y'all, when I was doing inner child work, healing in regards to what had happened to me as a child, I spent a lot of the time in the tub doing it. Also spent a lot of time outside in nature healing, because when I was in my bed and I would write or I would connect with my inner child, she was so fucking angry. She was livid. I mean, there are literally parts of my journal where there's just black pages, where there's just hurt, so much hurt from her, from what she experienced. And I got so good at closing it off. I got so good at ignoring her. And for some of you, Aries, you can no longer ignore the cry from your inner child. You can no longer leave her lonely or leave him lonely. They are craving for you to see them, because they feel like they've been unseen for so long, because you probably didn't even tell anybody about this. And they're like, I'm tired of keeping this a secret. I'm tired of being in this place by myself. They want to be transformed. They want to come out of this. That someone's inner child is ready. So ready to watch the adult version of you to come back. To come and fucking get them. Someone's inner child is waiting at the end of the tunnel, waiting to go hand in hand with you as an adult, healed. And you gotta go through the dark. You gotta go through hell to be transformed. I'm not saying that shit's easy. I took for 5 straight months. 5 straight months, y'all. I focused on that. I focused on it. I tuned into it. I really wanted to heal from that. And all of my experiences weren't fun. Shit, none of the experiences were fun. But each time I allowed my child to come out and just cry and express how she was feeling, and I gave her love and I gave her support, and I told her I was there for her, and I let her know I wouldn't let anybody else take advantage of her like that ever again, that I would always speak the fuck up. Someone's child, your inner child or child, is just so ready to like lay it all out there because they're tired of carrying this burden. They're so tired. They're so ready to be transformed. They're so ready to have a new life. They're so tired of carrying this pain. They're so tired of this. I'm showing this is not a leech. I don't know what that is. It's a leech, but that shit big. It's like, and it's sitting right here on her shoulder. So this may be a trigger. I should have said trigger warning, right? Because they're telling me that where the leech is sitting is where the person would always notify you that they were like, right here on the shoulder is how this person would guide you into the room. It's how this person would lead you to where it is they wanted you to go. They would put their hand on their shoulder, and now this person doesn't even like to be touched. As an adult now, you don't even like to be touched because But the leash that they're showing me, it's actually, oh gosh, this leash is huge. So it's been here for a while. This energy has been, and that's why this child is so tired. They're like, oh, I'm so ready to get rid of this energy. I'm so ready to heal because this leash is big as shit. It's on their neck. It's like right here on their neck. And I literally can see it outlined. It's like, it's fat. It's like this. And then the body. And it goes down. And it has a little tail on it. And it's all on her shoulder. And it's because this is the memory. This right here. And is the area that, I don't know. There's something about this area as to why the leech decided to stick here. But your inner child is ready to be born again. Is ready to be healed through the fire. All elements are very strong. But fire, because the child wants to burn it off. And they want to burn this leech to ashes. Like they want to be cleansed, purified by the fire. And also because they want to get rid of this energy. So a lot of fire magic, a lot of burning rituals will be really good for you while you're doing this inner child healing. Okay. And I'm really sorry. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you so much love, so much strength. And I'm so sorry if you were triggered just now. I apologize. I didn't know it was going to go there. Did you see how that card fucking flew out? Didn't I say born from the fire again? Like, this is what your child wants to do. Like, they're so ready to go. They're so revved up to go because they're so tired of this energy sitting. They're so tired of sitting at a standstill. They want to put on the armor of God. They want to move forward, but they know that you're stuck. Your spiritual team knows that you're stuck. So they are sending people your way. Okay, so you may have been getting intuitive nudges that you need to do inner child healing. And then all of a sudden on your timeline or people's posts, they're posting all this shit about inner child healing. Or, you know, it's just now you're getting all of this messages. That is the universe sending you support. Okay, like they might even be giving you small assignments to do. Like people, like I post healing rituals on my Instagram and on my Facebook whenever spirit calls me to do so. So you may run across someone who does the same exact thing. And they're like, once you become unstuck, it's like, just try playing with children. Start there. Start with singing and dancing. Start there. That is the movement for you. That is one way to connect with your inner child. Make it very deliberate. Is that the word? Deliberate. Focus your intention on that this is your child coming out to play, because you're putting them in a safe place. You're letting them know that it's safe for them to be here. It's safe for them to come out and play. This child really wants to play. And this, y'all, I'm talking about an inner child, but this could actually be someone's child. This could actually be a child. Look to your children. Talk to your children. Some of you aren't even related to this child. Some of you are about to get this information. Queen of Swords, I'm not kidding. Some of you are about to get this information. I actually see somebody taking someone's child away from them. And they don't give a fuck what their parents say. Don't fight. Don't fight. Because I can literally see this turning into a very heated argument because you're trying to protect the child. Just take the child. And I don't mean it like that. You can't just take somebody's kid, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, this is like your niece. You're like, just take the child. Like, sister, I love you. Brother, I love you. Cousin, whoever, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Like, we can't be right here. We cannot be in this space because I feel like the other person isn't understanding. Yeah, see, the other person isn't listening. They're not hearing. They can't see clearly. They don't understand. But you do. You're very healing for this child. You're actually somebody is going to teach this child how to take with someone, because you've been through it yourself. How to heal from this. And it doesn't happen overnight. Of course not. But I see this being a very beautiful beginning for you and this child. You're like this child's protector. Their guardian angel. In the flesh. And I'm telling you not to fight, because that's what Spirit said. Because I literally saw like it getting so heated to where like this person not understanding you, standing you because you're talking so calm to them, and then not understanding you just getting more heated and heated and heated and heated. And I saw a arm swing. What is I asked what was the firm foundation, and it is the Two of Cups. Union, a new beginning, love begins. So healing happens. Everything is restored back to balance. And I'm not saying it like, oh, overnight, everything's just going to turn back to normal. But I do just see balance being restored. I do see you and this child being very happy together, feeling very safe together. Okay, especially if they were just uprooted from a home, because now like we have to rebuild. Okay, and for those of you who this is not resonating with, just give me a second to release that energy. For those of you who that's not resonating with in regards to actually having a physical child, this is you and yourself coming into union, you and your higher self. I spoke a lot about, mind, body, and spirit. And this is you and your higher self celebrating this new firm foundation that you have built, that you have created. Someone is literally a guardian angel, and they said starseed. I'm like, okay. This child is also a propeller, a catalyst for your own awakening. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest call? And with this warrior woman card right here, it's like you are so willing, so able, so ready to go to war for this child. And I don't blame you, because I would too. I'll burn everything the fuck down for that child. And that's your energy, and that makes sense. Whether that be your inner child or that be this actual child that I'm talking about. I will fuck shit up for them. Birthing a new age, birthing new creation, dreaming a new world into being. And this is what you're doing with your spiritual strength as you go within and you heal yourself. You heal your own inner child. You are birthing this new world. You're creating this new world. You're going in to find your light. You're being transformed through the fire. And in this, you are creating a new life, a new reality for yourself. Your guidance is divinely guided. You are divinely guided to do this. Your guidance is divinely guided. It came right back out. Seriously, someone is like a guardian angel. Someone's guardian angel has appeared in the physical form for a child. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. It's like, y'all, our experiences are so big. We don't even understand what our testimonies. Like, I had no idea that when I was healing my own inner child, that I would be sitting on YouTube talking about it, that I would talk to other women about it. I had no idea that this would be me. I've come into contact with so many women who have gone through what I've gone through, children who have gone through what I've gone through. And it's so quiet. No one talks about it. No one talks about it, but people know about it. No, I will not be quiet. No. Because this is important. This is like, seriously. Fed up. Something has to be done. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. You are experiencing deep healing. Because you are going all the way back. Deep to the root of things. I'm so sorry, Aries. I didn't expect your connect with your womb. I did not. And some of you need womb cleansing. Like, you need to start doing yoni steams. You need to start, like, if you go to my Instagram, I have some womb Wednesday healing activities and exercises that I did, I think, for like 2 months. Every Wednesday I was doing them. I haven't done them in so long, but I'm working on it, right? One thing at a time. But some of you just need womb healing, okay? Yeah. Okay. Oh, vaginal steam. Thank you. I was like, what? I'm not saying one vaginal steam is going to clear it all out, but I'm saying you could start there. You could do that as well. Too many. Take a walk. Go outside. Underneath the stars or underneath the sun. Thank you. Any that? Nope, just advice. Okay, so advice on healing, how to heal, where to start, cleansing your space. Okay, so, and I talked about cleansing your womb as well, but this is cleansing your entire house, right? Cleansing out that energy, sending it out, and then cleansing yourself. I did on my Instagram, what did I do? y'all just told me. Cleansing your home, or cleansing your space for positive energy on Instagram, for beginners. And you can use that if you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, Lord. I don't know how to do that. You can look at that post. Music, okay? And music comes out twice for sound healing and just music. And I'm really being shown these drums right here, okay? I haven't listened to a tambourine in so long, but I literally can hear it playing. I literally can hear it playing in my head right now. So drums and tambourines, maybe you grew up in a church. Okay, use that for healing. And I'm sorry, I can't put my hand down. But sound healing is also really good. I love a good sound bath. Like, I love a good sound bath. And then planning for your abundance. And I mean, really plan for your abundance. Tell God exactly what you want life to look like, exactly how much money you want in your pocket, plus some, how much at peace you want to be with yourself, how good you want to feel with yourself. Plan for it all. Write it all down. How you want to feel. Don't you want to feel free? You want those chains to be broken. Okay, now I can hear Break Every Chain by Tasha Cobb. So Spirit is like, put it all on there. I just saw living openly. That's not what it says, but that's what I read. Living openly. So living in like a open, free life, free abundant life, like financial freedom. You want to be healthy, wealthy, prosperous. Write that all down. Okay. Aries, that was a long reading for what this moon has in store for you. I apologize for any triggers that I may have caused you. I am definitely sending you so much love, so much unconditional love and healing. I love you. 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 And I'll see y'all later. Bye.